So I haven't made a video in a while, and I thought I would because I'm home alone, and woo! Okay, so, oh, I'm wearing the same tank top I wore last time. Yikes. Anyway, so I thought I'd make a video about my favorite TV show, which is Drop Dead Diva. It's a beautiful show, and I love it very much. It's the show I've been watching since 7th grade, I guess, since it was in 2009? I'm not sure. Okay, so let me give the background story of Drop Dead Diva before I go on to my little rant about Drop Dead Diva. So Drop Dead Diva is about this model, size 1, I think she is, size 100. She's a model, and her name is Deb. She gets in a car crash and dies, and on that same day, a plus-size woman named Jane dies also, and Deb was not okay with going to heaven because she was like, oh, I need to go to Earth, I'm getting married and shit. So she presses the return button in heaven and comes back down and gets stuck in Jane's body. Jane is a very, very smart lawyer, so now Deb has to live with this life of being this plus-size woman, and she can't tell anyone. She tells her best friend Stacy in like the first episode. Anyway, well, Deb's best friend. So going on with that, Deb is married, is engaged to a man named Grayson. There was a guardian angel named Fred. Blah blah blah. People met. Da 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 da. Okay, so in season 4, which is Deb's already now used to being Jane, and she knows that she's Jane, but there's sometimes that parts where she's like, no, I'm dead. Like, I am completely dead. And those are the parts where I'm like, whatever, dude. But, so, in the last episode of season 4, season 5 probably already came out, and I have not seen it yet, but, so season 4, her name's now Jane, because if I say Deb, okay, she's now Deb for this little situation, because, well, you understand. So Jane, the real Jane, the soul of Jane, the Jane that's dead, that did not go into Jane's body again when she died, is up in heaven, and she's watching Deb be her, and she's mad about it. She doesn't like it, so she's like, I need to go back down and stop this woman from controlling my life, because she doesn't like it, because they're not the same people, they're complete opposites. So, while that's happening, Deb is marrying a man named Owen, and Owen is in love with her, and they're in love with each other, and they're getting married. And Owen has heart attacks randomly, has heart problems, and he comes in when Grayson, which is Deb's real fiance, kisses Jane because Grayson now knows that Jane is dead because he figured it out because of Stacy and all that jazz, which I'm not going to get into. Anyway, and so Owen comes in right when they kissed, and then, like, they stop kissing, and it looks like Grayson kissed Jane and not Jane kissing Grayson, which is good, I guess, because Deb actually likes, Owen. Anyway, and Owen has a heart attack, and right before that scene happened, Jane pressed the return button to go back down to Earth to try and solve the situation, because she does not like Deb being Jane. And Owen woke up. He was supposed to be dead, and Owen woke up and said, where am I? And that's not okay, because that means Jane's in his body, and that's not okay. She's going to mess everything up, and I'm not okay with that. So, and so season 5, I'm going to be yelling and ranting completely about this, because I'm not okay with Jane being in Owen's body, because she's going to fuck everything up, because finally Deb was happy, and that meant that Jane was happy, and Jane was this very, very, dull person, and then she just became brighter. Like, even in the show, like, you just see how dull she looks right before she dies, and then when she's wakes up being Deb, she just looks brighter. Like, she looks like a more outgoing person, and it's awesome. And the show is just beautiful, and everyone should watch it and not tell me what happens in season 5 until I watch it. Alright, bye. There's my rant about Drop Dead Diva. Bye.